So basically, one by one.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was not like a normal church service thingy.
Then the experience as a maybe versus like where you were coming from, Labo Sevenza corner.
Yeah, it was shittery. I'm sorry for the pun, but he's decided I need to move in now to the church premises. Kuna cottage lapha outside.
Kushubani kanjani?
Oh, Babu Stoll.
Oh, okay.
He slapped me 3 times.
Ah, I call man.
He slapped me 3 times. And Wangshang Pamezi 3 and started shouting, walking towards his office.
Sisi usho man.
Babu Stoll. Sitole.
I call man. Things that you go through, man, is like churchgoers.
It was not just about.
What a case this world is.
He tries to reach out under my skirt.
Reach out? Oh.
He tries to put his hand under my skirt.
It depends on skate like ifunayo.
It's not like because
my mind I've
he wanted to touch my vagina. That's what he wanted to do. Yeah, until it's done. It's like, hey, when I'm soon.
When I bring the microphones, bring everything. Sanibonani molweni, dumelang locha molo. Good morning, maybe evening, depending on like where you at, where you watching us from. My name is Reverend Twanima Ujimbo Chamuna Korone Tunganja Zama, Winsi Andoita. Ipinde yabonana futhi. Today, sesicaceni sesingamleni sise Kensington. So ayikho indawo enganazo inkinga zayo. Nala zikhona. So angahambi ngedwana-ke ngihamba nosisi la. Ukuthi umvakasho or ukuthi sivakashele yena-ke nomhlanje la eKensington. She will tell you ukuthi like why silana story simayelana nani. My sister ndawo yandona. Ungabulisa ababukeli then like usho nokuthi ubani.
Ngamthandeka wamanyathi ngiyanibingelela nonke.
You can raise your voice, it's fine.
Ngikhuluma kancane.
Yeah, you know I've listened to your some of your audio go YouTube. Everybody is commenting about your voice.
Serious?
Yeah, so singakaqali nokuqala ke bafethu ke usisi ivoice yakhe injalo, you know those are child breath what voice, you know. So yeah. Ulokuza what was this girl? Yeah, you know what? Let's get to it. Yes, yeah, ungabatshela ukuthi ubani like
Uthandeka igama.
Okay.
Wamanyathi.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Thandeka, mina udaba lakho ngiluzwile like kancane mbijana ne. So maybe singayicala la. You can just say would maybe like why we here? Yeah, what's the story? And then we take it from there.
So the reason you guys are here ukuthi ngizoshare a story of what happened to me. Mangisebenza
Okay.
Church. Yeah. The main branch, yeah.
Okay. So you were working there?
I was working there.
For how long?
I was there for 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I left on the 3rd month.
Okay.
Yeah.
You left before the probation, is it probation end?
Something like that.
Okay. All right. Ungene kanjani khona? Like how were you employed there?
All right, so this is what happened. Abafundisi bami the church bengena kuwe the Blood of Jesus Family Church bashona ne.
Oh.
So apparently they were ordained by him. So it happened which when they got a car accident bashona bow-2.
Oh.
So the elders decided then ukuthi they called him to take over. In the meanwhile, basafuna a pastor that is going to go on leading our church.
Okay.
So wafika kanjalo esontweni.
So
So he was holding services on Sundays and also services on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm one person gay who's been a church girl forever. So I'd knock off emsebenzini every Tuesday, head straight to church before I go home. So because I knock off early, bensenze Bedford by then. So I'd knock off early, take a taxi straight to Town.
Right.
So I'd get to church early. So isikhathi esiningi made mangifika ngimthole vele epakile ngaphandle, right?
Esontweni.
Yes. So uzoshumela ngisho on a Tuesday for
So,
Tuesday service.
Okay, so at this stage is pastor wakho is your pastor.
I'd say yeah, bekabambile at that time. Yeah. So I'd say umfundisi wami at that time since laba bebengasekho. So yeah, it happened ukuthi he carried on ngayenza all the services, and there's this one time he announced ukuthi ufuna ukwenza a youth service, but a youth service yakhona angeke sikhonze, right? Ufuna to help out to the abantu abasha, understand whatever problem that you have is going to try by all means with akulungisele yona, understand?
Okay.
So out of all the youth that were there, I only know 3 people akabasiza that were like close to maybe ngikhuluma nabo. So there's one girl registered esikoleni, wanted to go back to school, and then there's a guy who had a duplicate ID, apparently now akhona ukuthi amncede. And then there was me who wanted to redo my grades for grade 12.
Oh, so this thing is okay. Maybe singatshela ababukeli ukuthi like into yanini le, because once being grade 12.
I did my grade 12 in 2006.
Right? Okay.
So late I was upgrading my grades.
Okay.
That is 2016 and 2016.
Okay.
Yeah. So he came again and told us fungusilungisela inkinga zethu and asked ukuthi we offer, and we come to him and tell him ukuthi ufunani. So I went to him. So besiya kuye one by one.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was not like a normal church service thingy. So and I told him, but you know what, I'm going to upgrade my grades and study further. And then he called one of the ladies basenkonzweni bebazwana ve kakhulu naye, and he's like, no, cela uncedele untana to get a school. So I got a school ngaya GP College.
All right.
I did my grades, and Wakoka, I did my grades ngapasa. And then imbuyisele information ukuthi no, now my results, and it's like no, there's no point to ukuthi wenze lo grade 12 and then not study. But you want to study. And then again I informed the lady lo bayancedile previously ukuthi angincedise ukuthola a college or varsity that might take me. So I got registered with Varsity College.
Okay.
To do a business management.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I got to know him.
So he did help you to further your...
He did help
to finish your matric and also to further your studies.
Yeah, but the only thing I'd say he helped was the grade 12, because the varsity one, he didn't continue.
How is that?
I only did 1 semester.
Okay.
Yeah. So it happened that Mankala A Varsity College, the first semester, we go right, he bought me textbooks, he paid registration, he paid the fees the first month, the fees the second month. Third month, it was towards my exam, right? And I'd already started working there. So, ngiyamtshela ukuthi
working there, where? At the church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, ngiyamtshela ukuthi, hey, portal yami bazoyivala, I need fees to be paid. So it was one of the things ukuthi mase ngikhuluma ngesikole beyangasayingena indaba yami. Like, okay, my portal bazoyivala and I'll be writing exams soon, so I need fees paid. There's assignments that I need to submit. So beyangasayingena indaba yami until I dropped out.
Then after dropping out, you continued working for the church?
I had left already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question is why you left?
Right, so Sikalala, how I got to the place.
Yes.
Now getting to the place is this standard procedure. I mean, going to church. So ngimthola, he's parked outside one of the Tuesdays. So what I'd normally do, mangifika, is I'd go to him, ngimbulise, and then get inside the church. Right. Until the service starts. So again, that day he called me. Right, I was still studying by then. And then uyangibuza usebenzaphi, ngimtshela ukuthi no ngise-Bedford nen-IT company receptionist yakhona. And then he's like, ufuna a secretary and a receptionist, but for now usafuna a receptionist because umuntu bekasebenza lapha e-office nakhe ayikho into bekayenza, so mxoshile, understand. And then I was like, for me that place is very far. And mina sengisebenze 6 years la ngikhona, so it wouldn't make sense ukuthi ngihambe nje. Money would talk wathi no uzongifaka ku-probation, and then he's gonna add just a quarter of my salary for now, right?
Good stuff.
Yes. So I was like, no, okay, then I'll then serve notice emsebenzini, and then I'll be starting in September, right? Okay. Because that was around, because I remember I'd written assignment wami. My first assessment, first semester was around June, July. So then August, then we spoke about that. And then, then I served a notice in August, and then I started working at the church.
So we're speaking of, when you say church, you're speaking of like,
yeah, the Davidson Bridge.
Okay, now you start working for Davidson.
Yes.
Okay. Then the experience as a maybe versus like where you were coming from, Labo Sevenza Corner.
Yeah, it was shittery. I'm sorry for the pun, but yeah, I got to a shit place, to be honest. Listen, Labeng Corner, it used to be a big company, so I went to change it because it wasn't doing well. So it just happened with business 7 in the company. It was me, my boss, and the IT guy. Look, I was being one Tomazani, I've never had a problem with those people for 6 years, you understand? But when I got to that place, the first thing I noticed, which shattered me, but let me give this whole thing a chance, because he Lababa is not what he is when he's at church than when he's at work.
Oh.
But in Ben I learned to find it is a church, but in the way he addresses people, the way he'd address me, in the workplace, I'll feel like usemsebenzi, even a church for that matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to say that, but anyway, you said church.
Yeah, I said church, but you wouldn't feel. Yeah, my arrival in that place, I was like, God, okay.
So you're noticing this thing, this vibe when?
Mangfiga.
Oh, and so resignile.
Sen resignile, and my boss was like, okay, get me someone also trainer before I left. So share a friend of mine there. Yeah. So I go start savings. I get introduced to the staff. I remember there's a lady over savings. I'd say HR because she had an office upstairs, administration. That lady, but doing introduce her, the very same man, Wahamba, and then I was left with these ladies because she was supposed to show me around the building. So I don't remember the other lady because or what was happening there, but we were standing by the reception, and the lady looked at me. Ufunani la. That is like my first day like she said ufunani la umuhle kangaka,
Yeah.
And I wanted to question, but she said that in passing, and then asande tande beyobona upstairs, and I just kept on wanting to ask, what do you mean ufunani la umuhle kangaka, and she didn't give me that chance ukuthi ngimbuze kahle ukuthi Mrs. Ntontoni, why would you ask me such a question, right? Then it continued getting 7, and then so at times I go to school because I was doing evening classes. And now my scope of work changed. I'm a receptionist, admin like her, right?
You were old that time? Like Bonangali?
Asbali, I'm 36 now. So in 2017, how old was I?
Yeah, zabaleki walo. But okay, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll watch the tapes. Yeah.
Yeah, so ngisebenze, and then he calls me to the office someday umtshela ukuthi because this is how this thing works lapha e-office ne. Kunabantu be-maintenance, just a lot of gentlemen working, and then kunabomama that clean the auditorium. That is an everyday thing, right?
And it's big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Then there's guys abase, what is it called? It's not a bookstore, library or something. Music store, something like that. Yeah, it's huge. And then go be in the reception, and then there was maintenance with the boys. So so it was work every day apparently. Understand?
So it's a church, but it's also structured as a firm, maybe like it's a company in a way. But that's how churches are structured these days, isn't it?
I guess so. I guess so, because what the ladies did was to clean every day. They'll clean the auditorium every day. And what the boys would do was to maintain the church. If you wanted green paint tomorrow, then it had to change, something like that. Yeah, so and then he calls me to the office and he tells me ukuthi these people now in the church. Right? These people in the church. So at 11 I go upstairs now and start the pot with a big pot. And there's also choir practice. Don't remember that bebaza 3 or 4 times a week we practice, right? I'd also like peg and dish up for all these people. So now I get to the office, do whatever admin that I do. By 11 I'm upstairs, I'm cooking.
So your contract, and they amended your contract?
It wasn't amended. It wasn't amended. Verbal communication. These people need to eat. You need to serve these people. So 11, maybe upstairs, cook for these people. Was it a
fee there maybe added?
There wasn't a fee that was added.
Oh, okay. But are you still getting imali yako? Like with that smaller interest, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still getting that. Okay.
Okay.
So that was exhausting. That was exhausting because uphuma lapho at go to school, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and there's this other time I had this huge accounting assignment that I had to do. So I came back home, and then anglalanga kahle, So the next day I get to work, and then I didn't look crusty, but then even my eyes could tell. So it's like he walks into the office, so right, I'm like, I'm okay. It's like, no girl, you can't be looking like this. If it means I need to buy you that, why ubuke? So I'm like, no, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing my schoolwork. Oh, Babu's tall.
Oh,
so yeah, I started saying, and then he just walked out. I'm like, oh, no one doesn't understand the workload that I have. And everything. Okay, work continues. And then it's now time, as I've said earlier, my exam. Now, scholar is always on some, not now, we'll talk later. Now, we'll talk later. So it just happened, and one person is very punctual all the time. It just happened that they would say, I feel late, I think it was 30 minutes late. He was mad. He called me to the office. What he cannot stand in late. And I know that him was in the forefront. So I need to, if everyone walks in, I need to be there. I'm like, I'm sorry. It just happened once. I'm gonna make sure good accident again. And then he was mad. He let me go. And then he called me again. But he's decided I need to move in now to the church premises. Kuna cottage outside.
Oh.
Yeah, well, in the church. But
so that you must have late
food. And I was like, no, it's something that happened once, and I'm not comfortable staying this side in Ankala, so I can't just move.
Okay.
He got mad. I remember he even banged his table. I shouldn't be answering him like that, because if it means Umdana changes schools, then he's going to take care of that. There's Benoni, she was still in primary then. There's Benoni primary. He has connections everywhere. If it means Umdana move, so be it. But I have to move. And I didn't answer him. ngimsheke kanjalo and continued with my day's work. And so bekwenza ukuthi uma ku-maintain maybe kufunakala new tiles and I'd order that. So he comes to me the other day before walking into his office athi so have I decided about moving in because I should not start ordering things for the cottage. Have I even gone
your cottage now? Where you about to?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I need new tiles, then I'm gonna get new tiles. If I need paint changed, then I'm gonna get that. Nama, what do they call those nice
chandelier?
Yeah, chandelier.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, it's like you should ask Amakia from one of the men that worked there for maintenance, or you're one of the cottage. Have you even been there? I'm like, no, I haven't been there. And I haven't even decided that I want to move in there. And then he just walked off. And then he came. So it was a constant reminder of, Sisi, you need to move up. Like, I'm never late. I was just late once. Understand? And that's a conversation he didn't want to have with me. Understand? So, yeah. And then it happened ukuthi kube ne nobaba bekasebenza as a counselor in the church as well. Ubaba uTabudi. The late Babu Tabudi. So Babu Tabudi ungene azoyenza a counseling. I was helping with his administration work. When they walk in and toilet beverages before they go consult. Yeah, so what happened was so also I'd report mangizosuka from my table. I don't remember to be a cut. So I'd do the cooking. When I'm done, then I go downstairs to do counseling. So I leave my desk there and then report to the lady or servants upstairs, but I'm not going to be able to answer calls now. My work has started. So go upstairs, do the cooking, go down, get there.
Hold on, this cooking is happening how many times a day?
No, it's every day.
But it's happening how many times?
No,
it's breakfast, lunch, or okay.
It's I make breakfast specifically for him at times, but for the lunch it's just once. Yeah, so I'd cook once.
Oh, when you're speaking every day, you go to church every day?
Yeah, it's in the office every day.
Yeah, this thing is serious business, miss.
Yeah, he's in the office every day.
Okay. No, continue. Bazongilwisa kuma comment bathi ufanele uyampazamisa makakhuluma. Sorry, the keyboard warriors.
Yeah, so then that's what happened. Where was I?
Yeah, you see, uyangithengisa ke mawuthi where was bazodabona umdistract ukugcina ke.
Yeah, uyangidistract.
I'll tell you where you were.
Because imagine
it's fine. You were there. You cook for them like
oh, yes.
Every day, and then at this time, so you know what I would imagine.
Yeah, so Babtabudi ke wenza counseling abantu bayeza vele nga 3 nga 4 and okay, so it just happened ke ukuthi ngelinye ilanga he had gotten to the office babusithole early washeshe wahamba ne and then Babtabudi uyafika ke uzoqala umsebenzi wakhe. I then report sesho mina ngiyopheka manje and then come assist with counseling. Then report upstairs ukuthi hey. Then report upstairs with Mama, I'm starting now. Okay, I do that and then Ubab would then ask to tell my beverages for the 2 ladies that he was consulting.
Okay.
So ngiyapuma ke ngekitchen. And then as ngibuya ekitchen, omunicele a cup of coffee, omunicela amanzi. So ngibambe tray, right? So the phone rings. Ngiyazi ukuthi iyaringa and it's not being answered. To my mind, mhlawumbe mama is in the bathroom or something. She cannot not be answering a phone, you understand? So iring isikhathi eside iphone ingadrotshwa, right? And he's walking in. And uthola isakhala. I'm walking towards the door, mina, to the reception from the kitchen. So my khala kanjalo, and then he walks in, he starts shouting, abantu balaba bafuna ukusebenza. This tendency of banging tables, so he starts banging a table.
Oh, he's a bang.
Yeah. Abantu balaba bafuna ukusebenza. We are the people I hired you guys to work, yabo. So the auditorium ivuliwe labo mama batlina, so ngicela ukuthi oyi1 azazongivulela, you know.
Yeah.
So as she approaches, uGawi uyangena naye and he comes and opens the door for me, right? And he stands right in front of me. Afuna ukusebenza. Why is the phone? Kumela ngifone ikhala isikhathi eside kangaka. I'm not answering. Ngibambele tray ngimela igaso because what am I going to say? You know ukuthi sisebenza kanjani la ekhaya.
Yeah.
A tray should make sense to you.
Yes.
He slapped me 3
Yes,
times.
I call man.
He slapped me 3 times. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking tiles and I'm wearing a dress and so I just stood at this and started shouting, walking towards his office.
Sis, what's your one?
What was Sithole?
I call man. I call man.
Yeah. So he slaps me and walks away.
So these people that like you were taking the tray to, where are they like in this stage?
So it's
where is Babuta Wood?
In his office with the 2 ladies. So I carry it's the office door, and then there's another door to Mr. Dabudi's office.
Yeah.
So yaki office is cleaning. So he does the slapping. He walks to his office.
So ni two pele marks
See 2 and the people in the auditorium by bona
can they? You know what? Paint me a picture. Lani corner, buna about the background, abapegile.
Not in the background. So there's people in the auditorium. The auditorium is open. So the people that saw everything is the lady and the other ladies abatlina auditorium.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no one in the reception at that time. It's just the people that are working inside. Laba banteng banceda they inside in the office. Ababonanga lutho.
Okay, I'm asking that because like length if and then like I just wanted to find out. Azange baze bazokhuza na la ukulekelela ukuthi hayi kahle ni.
No, they didn't say anything actually. The people ababonile were people were clean, but yeah, they didn't say. So he did that, walked to his office and ngamlandela ngetray and yeah, obviously because being mbajile ebusweni when I walked in Babta would so good I'm not okay.
Sorry man.
Yeah.
That's an assault man.
Yeah, and then
he shouldn't happen.
I know, right?
And he's a big man. Like
yeah, he's huge.
So I can imagine like in Palma, like 1 is 2, 3, like to you.
Yeah, and yeah, so I'm getting to the office, all messed up. Then I was like, so I'm not okay. It's like not only I need a feedback or something. Remember that reporter last week? I need to talk to you when these ladies leave. That is now the counselor.
Okay.
Yes, and then I sat down with the ladies, and then they left, and then we're acting as if now it's just work related. It's like Tandega, what is happening? What just happened? I'm like, no. And
which one man?
Yeah, no, he saw. It was not just so yeah, just because the phone was ringing and it was not answered. And he saw Uguti, I'm working, it's not like in Shady or doing my own things. No. I was like, oh, okay. Just act normal and finish your day. We're gonna talk about it. Like, yeah, no, it's fine. Went to the bathroom as Samanyana and Ami. Continued the day's work and acted normal as if it didn't do anything. And so yeah, I knocked off and then I left.
So what time you knock off?
5.
So this thing is around cut?
It was around 12ish.
From midday until 5,
yeah, I'm continuing with my day's work.
Until Chais?
Yeah. Until Chais at 5 o'clock. And he's acting normal.
Things that you go through, man, is like church goers.
I was acting all normal as if I was a Wednesday Luto.
So these people whom have witnessed this like thing when it's unfold, other than all logos over Tabudi, other than Babu Tabudi, sorry to butcher his name, other than Babu Tabudi, I get your figure. I mean, with, from 12 to 5, that's about like 4 or 5 hours. I get your figure with like sisters. Are you okay?
No.
Can we call an ambulance? Can we?
No, there isn't.
What a case this world is.
There isn't.
So you worked until you chase?
Yeah, I worked until in Chais.
Okay, my son, but chase on mamel.
And then and there's these other 2 ladies, Bebas and Jesompen is casting part of leadership yakhona. So mkhulu the problem in Lizzione. There's this machinery.
What?
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, so there's a nurse wafika, nurse wakhe, angitshela ukuthi every after 4 hours I should check i-heart rate yakhe. So there's a machine engiyifaka la esandleni and pump, and then it count, and then I write on his head file yakhe, then write the heart rate.
Heart rate, yes, yeah.
So until it's done. Okay. Bangibonise ke, and then iyachubeka impilo.
Hold on. You checking his heart on the very same day?
No, not on the same day.
Oh, okay.
It's a couple
this is
of
another
days
instant.
later.
Okay.
A couple of days later, kwafika nurse, right? Okay, kumele umcheck lo muntu every after 4 hours. Even if maybe ngithola busy ngicele ukuthi ahlale phansi, you need to check, notate.
Okay, i-data ngikhathile because i-heart data yakhe.
Yeah. So kwenzeke lokho ke nabangibonise, and then now I have to start trying to menze that heart thing. Okay, did it the first time. We go right. So he has to sit on his chair, I lie back, right? With his arm out, right?
Okay.
Yes. So second time I did it, sise office yakhe, just the two of us. So ngimfaka umshini and his arm is like this. And then I'm standing here phela eduze kwakhe, remember?
Yeah.
So boy shaped, then put the machine and then start counting. So when I was done with that, sengizomkhipha just after notating, he tries to reach out under my skirt. He tries to put his hand under my skirt, and then ngimbambe isandla. And his words are, why uzenza i-virgin? Why uzenza i-chichi? Because awusasiyona i-chichi. Ubaleka nani?
Mudzimu wanga.
Ubaleka nani? And I just didn't answer that.
So lento bekafuna ukubambile ngicabanga yo mhlambe because mina my mind I've got.
He wanted to touch my vagina. That's what he wanted to do. Yeah. Angithi ulayile so, and phela mina ngimfishane. The man is tall. So uzama yabo, then ngisibambe lesandla lesi. This very same arm.
The postal hand.
Yeah.
It's a postal hand. So it's not just the hand.
The one that prays for people.
Yeah, that is postal hand. Yeah.
Exactly. So ngimbambe isandla. Then I just pushed it away and was like, ubaleka nani? I remember that day azange ngisamfasa neshirt, ngimshiye kanjalo, and took the machine, put it back, went back to work, right? And then qhubeke, and it just so happens ukuthi sebenza sonke sizohlangana. Maybe ngiphuma office kaTabuti, he's walking to his office like, I don't know why you're running, but uzobona, you know. Those are words as something ebalekile going just says angazi ukuthi ubalekelani, but uzobona, you know. Ngamnagi and just continue with my work, right? So he came this other morning again, so agitated. It's 7 in the morning. I don't know what had happened. Ngicela ukusifikela emsebenzini nami nje umuntu all over the place. Ngimthole office futhi. He says ukuthi ucela bayibiza ngani? A bookshelf. He's got this big bookshelf the office yakhe.
Let's call it bookshelf.
Yeah. The last person that worked here messed up with the what we call it, alphabets and numbers, so you go into order.
So you clean, you cook, you answer calls, you reception, what. So you were like a goddess was there.
Superwoman.
Yeah. Super duper woman.
Yeah. So he then asked to I clean it. It's dusty and nifake into order. Obviously, as short as I am, had to take a chair again, speak and then he leaves, right? So I'm in office and do my day's work. And do the clean. But one, we could clean lapaya. 2, everything was in order. So I wasn't really doing anything.
Okay.
He didn't take much time. I think he left for like 30 minutes. Wabuya. Magabuya umthola vele ngisase on the chair.
Yeah.
That is when I now pretended I'm working now. Like saying ngiyaqala ngikhipha lencwadi ngiyazibuyisela. So akuthi umuntu makawalk uyamuzwa plus he drags his feet when he walks.
Okay.
This person is walking to us by direction. Ngibhekele mina. But ngingamnaki because ngizitshela ukuthi hayi maybe uzoranda to his table. He comes again. Right to my table, to the chair. As I'm finding isandla futhi. There I jumped. Yeah, there I jumped because now remember ukuthi I'm mostly I would wear amaroko and
yeah. And due to the environment anyway, so on.
Besides the environment, I'm a church girl.
Okay.
From work to church is cutting, and I was more comfortable in my skirts than I'm a broke and everything. So yazama ukuthi there I jumped ke ngicishe ngilimala nokulimala ngibambelela yangidina lento yakho kubaleka nani kahle
Into phansi kwesiketi le kayifunayo. Yeah.
yini lo ibalekisayo le ngane. I didn't finish. Ngishiye khona lapho, took the chair, put it back, went back to my office. Ngaqhubeka ngasebenza. And then it continued now until ke ngiloko ngimtshela feedback about school and everything. Ngagcina ngibona ukuthi lo muntu is no longer entertaining indawo yami till my portal got closed. Yasesikoleni I couldn't then submit an assignment, and obviously I couldn't do my second semester. And lapho ngiphase kamnandi kanjani. I had my A+, my accounting and big commerce at my A+, and mathematics it was a B in mathematics. So yeah, bengenza kahle. It's not like ubeyamosha imali yakhe. Yeah, so yeah, he didn't even care about all. I remember my transcript time yokuqala from my first semester being excited kangakanani ukuthi hey, I passed, and hey, it's A+, not just about
A+.
Yeah, get 2 A+ in my accounting. And big commerce, and then I got a B in maths. Yeah, so yeah, angayingeni indaba yami vele. I was like, okay, no, it's fine. Probably uphethwe into zakhe now, we all have our things. So bayivala iportal ke manje, and I had to quit school as well because phela school fees asikhokhwa.
Sorry, my baby.
Yeah. So what happened after that? Yeah, I remember one of the scenarios also. I was embarrassed. Why he did that, I do not know. But he's sitting upstairs. I'm looking at time because being his time on my phone. It's 4 hours has passed. So I went upstairs. So he's sitting with these 2 ladies. So they're just chilling. So can I check your heart rate? For some reason I got distracted. Manqeda ukumcheck ngikhiphe umshini engalweni yakhe. And then azange ngambuyisela ished ne.
Okay.
So wangiyekela, I walked mase ngizofika ngasemnyango. It's like, hey, when I'm soon le shed lizolifasa na. Guess what? Yeah, when I'm soon.
Man of God.
I'm telling you. When I'm soon, le shed lizosifasa na. And the ladies laughed. Those 2 ladies laughed. They laughed, and I went back and I said, I'm sorry. Ngambuyisela kahle shed lakhe namfasa. I walked back. Ngaqhubeka ngasebenza. There, I think Wuti kind of felt guilty. Guess what it did?
Let's take maybe like a break. I'm afraid to see some we'll come back. We'll come back with it. I mean, them things I'm hearing here. Yeah, let's just like they're not Iowa, you know. Yeah, we'll continue.